Narcissists are jealous. They will do these terrible things to try to control you. Everyone. Despite narcissists often boasting about how much they value their relationships, they tend to treat the people around them as mere objects. Consequently, it is evident that narcissists hold unrealistic expectations regarding the love and admiration they receive from their partners and children. Few people recognize that narcissists have an insatiable craving for power and control. First and foremost, I would like to express my gratitude to you for watching. To begin, let's define the concepts of envy and jealousy so we can delve into the core topics of today's discussion. These terms are sometimes used interchangeably, though they have distinct meanings. Envy refers to the desire to possess something that belongs to someone else, while jealousy is not the same as envy. Simply put, jealous individuals are unhappy people who wish they could share in the success of others. Jealousy is a powerful emotion. Narcissists, who are often self-centered and dissatisfied with their lives, are particularly prone to this behavior. They tend to be negative and envious of others' accomplishments because they resent their own lack of success. Despite never being satisfied with what they have, narcissists constantly strive for more, and stealing has become increasingly common among them. Jealousy stems from a sense of insecurity and a fear of losing what one already possesses. Narcissists frequently feel jealous and envious of the people in their lives. I would like to explore this topic in today's video. When those who are responsible for making them feel good about themselves are preoccupied with other things, narcissists experience feelings of jealousy. When a narcissist believes that their supply is in jeopardy, they go completely insane and will do all in their power to ensure that it is protected. Narcissists will be happier if you give them what they want, even if it means sacrificing your own needs in order to fulfill their desires. This is due to the fact that they have an excessively high opinion of themselves and would rather take credit for your work than give it to you. The need to be happy is so strong in narcissists that they would engage in behaviors that are not moral in order to achieve it. The jealousy that they feel begins on a modest scale, but rapidly increases. Because they always want their children to love and worship them, regardless of how old they get, the narcissistic parent is very demanding and bothersome in this situation. They want their children to follow in their footsteps. Selfish parents will never stop striving to be the center of attention, even if their child has grown up and established their own family of their own by the time they reach adulthood. The majority of the time, narcissistic women are extremely manipulative and controlling, particularly with regard to their children and romantic partners. In the event that they have the perception that their partner is gaining control of the relationship, they will do whatever it takes to regain control of situations. Those who are narcissistic believe that they are entitled to the final say because they are the ones who gave birth to you. People that are narcissistic view other people as things that they need to exert control over. When you are born into a narcissistic family or group, or when you come into contact with a narcissist, you are automatically a member of that family or group. Narcissists believe that you should always try to improve their lives and make them happy when you are with them. When you put your own requirements ahead of those of the narcissist, they become enraged. They experience a worsening of their separation anxiety whenever they are left alone. To put it another way, they do not wish to expose themselves to any potential dangers of having their belongings stolen. We are unconcerned about their anxiety and uncertainty because of the way in which they interact with other people. They have no idea who they are, and as a result, they believe they have the ability to exert authority on everyone around them. The fact that narcissists are hypocritical, however, means that they should not be treated in the same manner that they treat other individuals. Narcissists take pleasure in the fact that other people are envious of them, yet they cannot abide the possibility of experiencing envy themselves. When they were at work, narcissists would frequently treat you like garbage as they talk to other people and attempted to impress other people. They are attempting to make you feel down about yourself in order to make you feel down about them, to make you envious of them, and to make you beg to be loved by them. When they are in the company of other people, narcissists do not behave appropriately. This film was produced because there was a demand for education regarding narcissistic relationships among the general public. Together, you and they continue to force one another to break the rules. It is not appropriate for narcissists to attempt to exert control over the individuals whom they claim to love, but this is precisely what they do. When they are young, narcissists begin to exhibit behaviors that are indicative of possessiveness. It's possible that you misunderstood their great loyalty for an unhealthy focus on anything. After they have taken possession of you, they will not behave differently towards you, but they will not allow anyone else to come close you until they have finished with you. Despite the fact that narcissists may give the impression of being protective, this does not guarantee that they truly care about you. They are self-absorbed, self-centered narcissists who are only concerned with themselves and the things that they possess for a short period of time. Therefore, let's go over it one more. Since narcissists consider you to be an extension of themselves, they are willing to go to any lengths to ensure that you are content if they believe that doing so will improve their own life. When one person receives a great deal of affection, care, and attention from another, that individual's feelings of jealousy inevitably intensify. When compared to the children of other people, the children of friends and family members are of greater significance. The reasons for their envy are avarice, fear, and the fact that they do not know what will happen next. I sincerely hope that you have found this video to be of some assistance to you. We are grateful that you have chosen to watch this video in your spare time. I would appreciate it if you could share your thoughts on this matter by leaving a comment below. When we finally succeed in getting our hands on them, we can't wait to read them. If you decide to subscribe to our channel and click the bell symbol, we will notify you whenever we upload new content to our channel. In any event, I am grateful to you. Today, let's talk about how narcissists really feel when you take your mind off of their bad behavior. But before we start, make sure you subscribe to get more useful information. Let's find our way through the complicated world of selfishness together. People who have escaped a narcissist often think that they don't feel pain after they've left. Some people may not seem impacted, but cutting ties can actually make them feel very strongly, which can make them question their self-image. But recognizing their trouble doesn't mean they should change their minds about getting back together. The choice to leave was based on how bad it was. Let's deal with the hard truth. You are very hurt and in a lot of pain because you have to deal with narcissists. You've put up with their actions, the loss of trust, and their lack of respect for your limits. These events are what made you say enough. You've decided to protect yourself and put your health first. When you break up with a narcissist, they often act shocked and surprised, like they don't know how bad things are. At first, they play down the split and act like it's nothing to worry about. But as they get used to the idea that you're leaving, denial turns into doubt, which makes them angry and blames you. They doubt your love and care, comparing your going to past hurts, letting out their pain, and becoming emotionally unstable over your absence. Let's dive into an intriguing fact. Some narcissists may not entirely let go of their feelings for you, even after moving on to new relationships. It's a tangled web of emotions. Over time, we all hold on to memories of those we once loved. We look forward to new beginnings while fondly recalling past joys. Even in a new relationship, moments of sadness and nostalgia can sneak in. This might explain why some narcissists rush into new relationships. They are trying to escape unresolved feelings from their past. But because they don't confront these lingering emotions, they carry the baggage of old relationships into new ones. It's peculiar how narcissists, driven by deep-seated pain, quickly find new sources of validation or show intense distress over your departure. Let me clarify. This isn't to make you feel guilty about ending a toxic relationship. Absolutely not. You don't need to look back. Dispense with any misconceptions. Move forward and keep your distance. Here's the twist. When they realize you're truly gone, they're hit with a whirlwind of emotions, confusion, regret, and ultimately anger. This anger fuels a barrage of desperate and spiteful actions. They might bombard you with calls, show up unannounced at your door, leave frantic notes, or try any means to re-establish contact. Simultaneously, they're setting up a backup plan, finding another source of attention in case you don't return. They're relentless, but stand firm. Navigating the aftermath of a relationship with a narcissist can be challenging, but remember, your peace of mind is paramount. Keep moving forward and surround yourself with supportive, genuine people. They act erratically and obsessively because they're terrified of losing you forever. Meanwhile, they're setting up a new relationship or hunting for fresh prey. Narcissists often dodge accountability, concocting elaborate justifications for their behavior. After you leave, they may appear to move on, but deep down, they hope you'll come back. Be vigilant, as they may try to lure you back into their web. If they become angry, things can turn ugly. If you decide to leave, it's often best to do so quietly. The thought of life without you can send their world spiraling into chaos. When you assert your boundaries, their carefully crafted self-image shatters, leaving them off balance and bewildered. They may try to shift the blame onto you, making it a dangerous time to deal with a narcissist. Be prepared for intense and erratic reactions. They are known for pushing limits far beyond acceptable behavior. Narcissists struggle with facing the truth. They might experience significant distress or even depression when you leave. They may resort to manipulative tactics to regain control, such as threatening self-harm. If this happens, don't handle it alone. Reach out to a mental health crisis line or arrange a wellness check. Professional support is crucial. Always prioritize your safety. While empathy is important, you must be strong enough to protect yourself, even if it means involving others. When their world collapses, narcissists can become highly dangerous. Their pleas for reconciliation may seem genuine, but often they're driven by a deep fear of abandonment. If situations escalate to the point of danger, involve law enforcement. If children are involved, be prepared for them to be used as pawns in the narcissist's manipulative games. It's a harsh reality, but your safety is paramount. Thank you for watching. When dealing with narcissists, gaslighting, and control tactics, keep these insights in mind. Gaslighting is a form of abuse that can affect a person's mind, spirit, and feeling. Yet, it can be hard to spot. Narcissists frequently turn to gaslighting in their abusive interactions with others. If someone makes you doubt your own views, memories, and identity to the point where you start to question your health, they are gaslighting you. And narcissists get what they want by making stuff up, exaggerating, ignoring, and manipulating others. Emotional manipulation occurs when a partner or close friend knowingly plays on your feelings. If someone is gaslighting someone, they're trying to make them take the blame for what happened to them. Both their emotions and views will suffer as a result. The Spanish term echar la culpa al otro aptly describes the strategy of gaslighting, in which one person uses an attack on another to deflect attention from their own weaknesses. inappropriately utilizing made-up words and phrases that have no place in normal talk. Those who have been through something similar often lose faith in their own emotional faculties and hence become incapable of making rational choices. This misleading tactic is also known as smoke screen or smoke curtain. In Spanish, it's a way to keep something or someone out of the public eye. It is impossible to tell if something is being concealed secretly for one's comfort. Even if people appear to be acting regularly and adhering to the rules, although it may take some time, the truth will finally become known. Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation in which one person causes another to question the truth of their own experiences, either in the present or the past. An abuser's purpose is to make their target question who they are, what they remember, and whether or not they are sane. In the eyes of this person, one's emotions and perceptions are more important than their years of education and work experience. As a result, both the abused and onlookers will continue to think the abuser is right. Instead, they place the blame on the target, thinking that the latter is simply picturing things differently or has faulty memories. A liar's goal is to make you doubt your own judgment and the reality you experience. When you look objectively at the problem, you'll hear that you're being traumatic, oversensitive, and emotionally unstable. Since narcissists are so self-absorbed, they worry greatly about being found out. When dealing with toxic or dysfunctional family relationships, placing blame on others can lead to deep wounds that may take a long time to heal. Gaslighting is a form of emotional and mental abuse in which the victim is led to feel anxious, afraid, and confused. In other words, both the abuser, who is referred to as the gaslighter, and the victim, who is referred to as the gaslighted, are involved in the planned and systematic actions of gaslighting, even though the victim might not realize it. The ability to gaslight someone doesn't differ based on age, race, gender, or intelligence. That, in no way, reflects on the validity of the abuser's claims or your mental health. Due to your generous mindset and lack of self-interest, you are at risk of being mistreated. This is often the result of being made to feel responsible for everything from a young age, which can lead to a lifetime of self-blame and sadness. As an empath, it's hard to understand why a loved one would treat you badly when you know you wouldn't treat anybody else that way. However, we are unable to help those who are more destructively selfish. They don't care about you or your safety at all. If you do nothing, the abuser will likely continue to gaslight you by putting the blame on something or someone other than themselves. An example of gaslighting would be someone making you feel uncomfortable or requiring you to explain or protect yourself. Someone's words or actions indicating worry are not proof of genuine care. In social situations, that could signal that you feel awkward or uneasy. The more you feel the need to explain, apologize, or protect yourself, even when you know you haven't done anything wrong, the deeper you'll find yourself in difficulty. Imagine you find yourself constantly doubting the reliability of your own feelings, thoughts, memories, and even your sanity. If this resonates with you, you might have experienced gaslighting or been a frequent target of it. Gaslighting is a tactic where someone lies, manipulates, and deceives you for their own gain. Gaslighting involves emotional and psychological manipulation, with the victim subjected to repeated attempts to alter their state of mind. The most challenging part is often getting past the initial misunderstanding or communication breakdown. If you notice a recurring pattern with a specific person or group, it could be that the person you suspect of gaslighting finds it beneficial to maintain this pattern. To assess the extent of this manipulation, reflect on how often these supposed misunderstandings are dismissed as mere miscommunications. Take stock of your mental health and consider if there is someone who consistently makes you feel anxious or as if you have something to apologize for. Do you routinely make excuses for anything that goes wrong? How much effort do you think they're putting into making you and others believe you're crazy? Ponder these questions. When someone is subjected to gaslighting or other forms of chronic emotional abuse, they begin to doubt their own memories and perceptions. Pay attention to the red flags your body throws up. Notice how often the narcissist blames others for their problems. They are quick to shift the blame for their issues, including interpersonal conflicts, onto us. They take pleasure in ridiculing us and spreading lies and misinformation. If you find yourself in this situation, remember that your feelings and memories are valid. Trust your instincts, seek support from trusted friends or professionals, and protect your mental well-being. One of a narcissist's main objectives is to convince others that they are superior, constantly making the other person feel inattentive, foolish, inadequate, or lesser. This behavior can severely damage the other person's sense of self-worth and self-esteem. Engaging in such conduct requires a person to be either exceptionally cunning or utterly heartless. While a narcissist might spend all day trying to gaslight you, good people will eventually see through the act. If someone is constantly shamed and told they can never be loved, they may start to believe it. This can push them to work even harder to earn the love, admiration, and respect they've always craved. However, none of this is true. The narcissist may feel more powerful and in control, but their sense of superiority is built on lies. Whether or not you're familiar with the term gaslighting, understand that you don't have to tolerate such behavior. Emotional and mental well-being are personal matters and should be protected. You have the right to stand up for yourself. No one should use your memories or worldview against you to make you feel crazy, wrong, or unworthy. Sadly, narcissists will continue to behave this way to maintain control over your life, even when it has nothing to do with you. They spread false information about you and to you. Don't listen to their lies. Instead, focus on being your authentic self and creating a safe space for your well-being. It's better to work on improving yourself than trying to change others. I hope you find this information helpful. Please share your thoughts and experiences by commenting below. To stay updated with our latest videos, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon. Thank you for watching and sharing your thoughts with us.